What's going on, everyone? Manny here, and it's a gorgeous afternoon. I'm out and about with my walking partner Marco here, and him and I are just sitting here contemplating life. More specifically, contemplating different training concepts. And what I'm thinking about is different ways to explain to people the importance of why we as trainers talk so much about dogs needing to practice having boundaries and a very structured routine, calming exercises and the benefits of that. And so naturally I start thinking about my past experiences. So for those of you that don't know, I have a pretty extensive background in practicing martial arts, more specifically Japanese karate, Shorin Rushorin Kan. And one of the things that was very prevalent in all of the classes that we'd practice is something called Seiza. And Seiza is a Japanese term for a formal way of sitting. And what we would do is in the beginning of class, everybody would sit in Seiza, and that's pretty much just flat on your shins, sitting on your calves. And what we would do is close our eyes and have moments of silence. Think of it like meditation. And what was explained to us is that this is a very important step in order for us to clear our mind and get focus in order to have the most beneficial, the most benefits during class. And then what we would do is at the end of class, after our workouts or whatever we were practicing, we would all settle into Seiza again so that we can clear our minds from everything that we just did and have focus for going out into the world and continuing our day. And so this is a concept that is super, super valuable even for our dogs. The reason why we talk about place so much and calming exercises is because so much of our dog training is focused on the physical aspect of the dog. Come and sit and focus and watch and down and out, leave it, all of those kinds of things. And one thing that's oftentimes overlooked is taking the time to have your dog practice settling and being calm mentally before going into any sort of physical activity. And it really, really is a profound shift when you start focusing on those things. Sitting, waiting, calming down at the front door before starting the walk, calming down on place or in the crate before being allowed to interact with guests. There are so many examples of this, and it all boils down to the same thing: impulse control. Having the ability to take your dog through whatever little routine or exercise you can that allows for them to relax and settle and clear their mind mentally, and then taking on that physical activity. So look it up. The term is called Seiza, and not only is it beneficial for your dog, but you might consider taking on a similar practice before taking on going out in the world with your dog. Thanks, guys.